That is the best move of the lot. Look at the state of that Mercedes car. 7-time champion of the world.
At Singapore's Marina Bay Street Circuit in 2018, Hamilton produced a lap for pole position that stands at the top of the greatest qualifying performances ever seen in Formula One. Mercedes were on the back foot coming into the weekend, their W09's balance seemingly at odds with the street track's tight and twisty nature. On his first flying effort, Hamilton lapped the Singapore track over 1.3 seconds quicker than he'd managed all weekend. One after the other, his rivals all tried their hardest, and while a second lap from Hamilton was aborted midway, he had done enough to secure a shock pole. His spine-tingling first effort leaving both him and the watching public utterly spellbound.
It's difficult to ever say if it's your best one or not, but that one felt the most complete lap that I think I may have ever done.
Here comes Nico Rosberg into turn one for the lead this. Rosberg against Hamilton. Hamilton fights back. Rosberg has to concede the lead within a matter of meters. Nico Rosberg into the first turn we go. Is this the lead now for Rosberg? Hamilton manages to stay ahead.
Will he leave him any space?
He's gone off the track. He's gone completely off the track, Nico Rosberg, but he's certainly not given up yet. Little bit too far back, but he's going to go for it down the inside. Has he outbraked himself? Yes. It's Lewis Hamilton who once again wins the Grand Prix.
He was very fast on the option tyre, so I was on the knife edge the whole time, but it was great fun and of course a real relief when I got across the line.
And away we go, and Hamilton gets away well.
No, I think I'm in big trouble, guys. Left front is dead.
They have put him on a set of tyres that should do about 50 laps for 67 laps.
I don't know what you're thinking when you keep these tyres on, man. You need to hope for a miracle.
Verstappen down the inside on Lewis Hamilton, they make contact. Boy, has he had to work so hard to win in Monaco. Hamilton wins the Monaco Grand Prix.
I really was fighting with the spirit of Nicky. I know he'll be looking down, and I know he will take his hat off today.
Having led from the very first lap, Lewis Hamilton was in complete control of the British Grand Prix in 2020. A late puncture for teammate Valtteri Bottas gave the Brit a 34-second advantage over closest challenger Max Verstappen, but the same misfortune would hit Hamilton on the final lap.
And Hamilton is winning the Grand Prix, but look at the state of that Mercedes car. He's going through Maggots and Beckett's at the moment. Hamilton's tyre's gone. Verstappen's just going through Woodcote. He's about 4 corners behind. This is now Lewis Hamilton praying that the checkered flag comes as soon as is humanly possible. The gap between Hamilton and Verstappen going down all the time. But for Lewis Hamilton, the checkered flag will come in the nick of time for a 7th British Grand Prix victory.
Just driving it, trying to keep the speed up without, because sometimes it'll take off and break the wing and all these different things. Oh my God, I was just praying to try and get it around, not be too slow.
Lewis Hamilton stopped the car.
He will start 14th.
It's lights out and away we go as he chases Fernando Alonso. Hamilton into turn one, has picked off Esteban Ocon. Down the inside he goes on Charles Leclerc, and he's put himself into the points. Carlos Sainz is the next to be ticked off the list. Sebastian Vettel is out of this race.
Safety car deployed.
Bottas switcheroo at the hairpin, now it's wheel to wheel with Hamilton. Hamilton has the lead still. Lewis Hamilton from 14th on the grid wins the German Grand Prix.
I would never have thought that you could do something like that today, but I just kept pushing, I kept believing, and it happened. So I really manifested my dream today, so big thanks to God.
Torrential rain in the Styrian Alps had caused stewards to cancel final practice on Saturday morning, and conditions had only marginally improved as the afternoon's qualifying session got going. The battle for pole position came down to a straight fight between Hamilton and Max Verstappen. Hamilton's first Q3 lap was good enough to give him provisional pole by over 7/10 from his Dutch rival. But as Verstappen chased down that time on his final run, he dramatically spun out of contention. Hamilton could have cruised on his own final lap, but instead he lit up the timing screens, setting a string of purple sectors and crossing the line, having beaten his own provisional pole by over 4/10, and ultimately stopping the clocks a full 1.216 seconds faster than the rest of the field with a superhuman effort.
Get in there, Lewis. What a fantastic session, mate. Awesome work, awesome work.
That was awesome, guys. Mega job. Great job, Bono.
Lewis Hamilton disqualified from qualifying yesterday, sent to the back of the grid. Already, Hamilton has made up 4 places.
He sailed past Leclerc. He's a long way back. It'll be a big lunge from there.
Down the inside, Lewis Hamilton. That is the best move of the lot. And that is a mega sprint drive from Lewis Hamilton to come home in 5th place.
10th on the grid then, with his 5-place grid drop for the new engine.
Lights out and away we go. Hamilton is up to 7th. We saw him through Ferradura, passing there Pierre Gasly. Which way is Lewis Hamilton going to go? To the left, to the right? It's going to be to the right. It's going to be round the outsides as Lewis Hamilton passes Sergio Perez. Hamilton pulls ahead of Verstappen. Before they get to the corner, the crowd go absolutely wild. He has gone from last all the way to 1st.
Yeah, boy! That's how you do it, man. That is how you do it.
Woo! Yes! Come on, guys!
And it's lights out and away we go. And it looked like Lewis Hamilton got the better start. Nico Rosberg certainly got a very good start.
Hamilton pits.
He does, from the lead of this race.
Okay, Lewis, you've got Webber ahead on 8-lap-old prime tyres.
And he's going to try this, you know, going into turn 3. Fully committed, Lewis Hamilton, and makes the move stick. As Lewis Hamilton now sets a new fastest lap of the race. Race leader Lewis Hamilton comes in for his final pit stop. Mark Webber goes round the outside, and Mark Webber is ahead now of Lewis Hamilton on the track. And Hamilton will fight this now down into turn 3. Maybe the back marker helps him a bit. He's got the inside line there. Webber has to go off the track. It's a 4th win in Hungary. It's a 1st win for Mercedes. Hamilton wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. What a way to end the first part of the season.
I think you could tell I was hungry for it today. I was just going all out, and I needed to get past those people. And usually I get stuck in traffic, generally in my races. And today I wasn't having it. I was going for every move I had.
Is Lewis Hamilton's reign on the Formula One World Championship about to end today? For the first time this season, it's in Nico Rosberg's hands. And we are racing here at Interlagos for proper. Out in front, Lewis Hamilton has led this race from start to finish. He is on course for a 52nd career win. One thing Lewis Hamilton has done this afternoon is to break the record for the most tracks won at by a single driver. It is a first ever victory at Interlagos. The man with the Senna tribute helmet for this weekend takes the checkered flag and wins the Brazilian Grand Prix.
Woo! Yes! Brazil!
This has been my dream since the first time I watched Ayrton race, when I was like 5 or 6 years old.
It's the Turkish Grand Prix, it's lights out and away we go, and they are crawling off the line. Hamilton, though, gets a really good start, passes 2 cars already. Hamilton, by not pitting, really catching up to Sergio Perez now. Here goes Hamilton on Sergio Perez, he's got DRS. Hamilton is going to make a move into turn 12. Lewis Hamilton takes the lead.
And Hamilton, a personal best, a 1:39.999, with the fastest lap of anybody. How is he finding the grip on those tyres?
Hamilton out in front, and to just do 1 pit stop and to survive on those tyres, what a phenomenal effort. The World Championship record is equalled. Lewis Hamilton wins the Turkish Grand Prix and is a 7-time champion of the world.
That's for all the kids out there who dream the impossible. You can do it too, man. I believe in you guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support.